Hey, we back at it again with another Kendra G. We back at it again with another Kendra G. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
You ready, boo?
Yeah, I'm ready as I'm gonna be.
Oh, okay. How do you say your name?
It's Tanika. I'm sorry. It's
God,
Tanika.
I had it all wrong. Tonica.
It
Tanika.
looks like Monica with a T, so I get it.
Okay, I can remember that. Baby, that's just why I love you so much. Never meant to cause you no pain. I just want to go back to being. I love Monica. All right, Tonica. How old are you, love?
I'm Tanika, and I am 50.
Tanika, okay. You just said it was like Monica.
I know. I said it looks like Monica with a T, so I get why everybody says Tonica, but it's really Tanika.
Oh, girl. Yeah. Well, y'all need to spell it over. Shit. Tamika, how old are you?
I'm 50.
Okay, 50. What you do for a living, boo?
I work in finances, annuities, and life insurance.
Okay.
Yep.
You have any kids?
I do. By birth, I have all boys. 27, 27, 19, and 11.
How about the same man?
No, 2 different fathers.
So 3 kids, right?
Yep.
And where you calling us from, babe?
I am in Ankeny, Iowa right now, but I'm originally from Ohio.
So you live in Iowa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Tonica, right?
Tanika.
Tanika, child, me close over. Tanika, 50. She works in finance, life insurance, Iowa. Mine of 3 by 2 men. Have you ever been married?
No, never been married.
Okay. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so this is going to be strange because I really came on here originally to try to find my mama partner, but she was like, I'm in a meeting. So I said, fine. I'm actually in a long distance relationship with somebody, but we are interested in bringing a third person on. So I would like to meet a young lady here in the Ankeny area.
Wait. Whoa. Slow it down, bring it back, wind it, throw it back. Did you just say that you wanted to bring another female in to deal with you? You own that 3, 4, you would be considered 3 or 4. Then you want her to potentially come on in and agree to meet your man, and we don't even know what he looked like, and he's already getting nookie wherever he live because y'all doing it long distance. Come on, am I correct in all of this, or are you half lesbian?
I knew you was gonna say that. I'm here in the Ankeny area. I do have permission from him. He's in Detroit. I'm in Iowa, but we.
She likes cat too, but she's looking for her really. But she asked him, "Hey, dude, I want to get me a little female, and then you can come on in. I like you, but I really like female."
Been friends for 5 years prior to me moving here, and we just continued our friendship, and that's my man.
So are y'all friends or are y'all relationship?
We're in a relationship.
So you're looking for a female to add into your relationship?
Yep.
I have said this, that more women have called for the poly experience than the men. Men have called, but it's always in more women. So how old you want this girl to be, child?
Anywhere between 40 and 55. He's a little younger than me. He's 46. And just be open. He is a practicing Hebrew Israelite, so she has to be understanding to that as well.
So what are some of the things that fall under that?
Wait, what? Wait, man. Let's back up here. When a woman just don't turn lesbian. A woman just don't turn gay. She just ain't licking no cooter out the blue because this man asked her to. He has a predilection for it. Now, do you got a predilection for it and you liked it before, you just ain't never did it, or you've always done it and you and him has always been doing this? Wait a minute.
That she has to understand.
She does have to understand that polyamorous does not necessarily mean threesomes all the time. It doesn't mean that we all just are intertwined all the time. She has to understand that he is very diligent and very disciplined. And so,
what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? See, this is the degeneracy that our black men come through. This is the degeneracy right here.
we want to just create an atmosphere and create a home where everything is a little bit more peaceful.
How are you creating a home and you and him don't even live together? This is pure fuckery. This is pure nonsense.
I understand, like, as a brother, he's out there conquering the world as far as I'm concerned. So when he comes home, we just want it to be someplace where we can all just be good and be safe and be secure. He's very protective over me. So I just want somebody that can fit into that.
Well, what? What are we doing here? What is this?
Plus, because we're so long distance right now, I would like to get to know her first and just see if, like, the vibes all match. You know what I'm saying? I don't want.
So you want to vet her before you bring her to your man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: can she sleep with your man without you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, child, women don't care these days.
Yeah, they do care. This is a woman who don't have no. Look. Some women will accept whatever, as long as they got a piece of man. She don't even live with this man. This man probably rocking the boat with somebody else every night. They don't even live together. That ain't HQ thing. HQ ain't going for it. It's gonna be some moves. Let me shut up.
It's not about not caring. It's about just being in a space where he's allowed that freedom, and he's.
Wait a minute. He's allowed that freedom. Wait a minute. Hold up. I need me a nug. Can I get a nug? We doing this polyamorous thing. It ain't about no sex. It's about a community. Can I get me a nug?
He's very much a provider and protector, and he earns a little bit of freedom. I'm not the type.
No, stop it.
Where I'm like, you got to be up in my face. I may not want to be bothered for a couple hours. And
couple hours? What do you mean? Huh? What? Wait.
It's not like I'm pressed about what he's doing when he's not around me. I'm not that pressed like that.
So let me ask
you. Can't be pressed. You don't have options.
Ask you this. Do you date outside of him?
No, I don't have any interest in dating outside of him.
Okay.
Of course she don't. Of course she doesn't.
Okay. Okay. Will this woman move in with you, or would she have her own place?
Well, in the beginning, I would like for her to have her own place because I want her to be just as secure and add value to what we have going on. So I don't want her to come in like she's needy and needing to be taken care of. That's not the situation.
Okay, so let me ask this first. I was going to ask that next. So you said
And what is the advantages of going over there? What's the advantage? Somebody explain it to me. I'm lost.
Provides for you. Is the goal he's going to provide for her too?
The goal is for him. The goal is for us to provide for each other. He, as the male, is a primary provider. But I don't expect for him to take.
You going over there paying your bills. And they just doing some sexual things. You paying your own bills. Now, she ain't attractive enough for Heathen Queen to go over there. Maybe she's attractive enough for other women. I can't do no coup de carte. I can't lick on no coup de carte. Just can't do it.
Take care of either one of us. I expect all of us to be able to take care of each other, though.
So, okay. We're trying to get this. We're all trying to figure it out. Right. So what is the benefits of the lady?
Family, friendship, community, family, some weird shit. No, it's either got to be sexual or monetary. Make it make sense for the female that has to come over there.
For me or for him?
No, for the lady you're asking. Like, what would be her benefit of joining into this with you two?
Well, first, a lot of honesty and understanding, a lot of transparency.
No, it ain't enough. How much money and how much sex? This is what I want to know. This is what I need to know. This would be the only thing that I would need to know. Do I got to have sex with you, or am I having sex with him? If I'm just having sex with him and then y'all paying my bills, okay, cool. But you want me to come over there and be friends with you, take care of kids, I ain't got no say, ain't get no money. You don't look that goddamn good, and I'm pretty sure he don't either. Make it make sense.
A lot of direct knowledge and understanding from the both of us. A lot of security. Like I said, I'm a parent. My youngest is 11. So I don't want little kids around because I'm kind of up in age. But just a security blanket for her as well. You know, I don't want her to be needy, like super needy, but I want her to.
You still ain't explain why I need to come over there.
Understand that I'm here and he's here and we're here for a better purpose and a bigger purpose. And it's just to be secure, to have a good friendship, to have good relationships, to have just good interactions and peace.
No. I said two things that would make a person go over there is the money factor and the sex. And the sex ain't gonna be hot. I can look at your size and know it ain't happening. So he better be above a 5. And y'all gonna have some kind of funds. Ain't nobody going over there for real simply because you ain't offering them nothing. You talking about they gotta have their own place and do their own thing. Then why would I need you all? I would only need you for sex and money, and you not offering none of those at no premium. So stop it.
Woo, woo. Okay, so what are some deal breakers? Did you already do that?
Deal breakers, somebody who's real promiscuous and who isn't disciplined, somebody who is selfish and jealous and doesn't really understand the dynamics of a polyamorous relationship, somebody who's not secure in themselves, because we don't want to add that insecurity to what we got going on. So those
Does
are
he look a certain way?
She doesn't have to look a certain way. I've dropped like 20 pounds in the past few months, in the past year almost. And so I do want her to consider her physical health a big deal. For a long time, I didn't. And I'm getting on that now. So she doesn't have to look a certain way. She just has to.
Wait, hold up. This is going to be cruel. But oh boy, your man has been putting the wood to a big woman. Because you considered big and you're still big. So apparently he don't have no discernment neither. So what does he look like? Does he look like a barrel too? These are very important questions that need to be addressed before anybody jump in your DMs. And I don't know who the hell would jump in your DMs, but you know, I don't know.
Be in a certain space. Like, don't come over here if you're real insecure. Don't come over here if you can't have good female relationships without it being sexual, because it doesn't have to be sexual. But no, she doesn't have to necessarily look a certain way. I know
it just got to be sexual with him. It don't have to be sexual with her. It just has to be sexual with him. Got it.
that he doesn't like. Well, I can't even say that he doesn't like heavy women. I know that he prefers a woman that's a little healthier. You know, good testicles. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have some nice something to look at. Some eye candy, of course.
You said he has good testicles.
No, I said she has to have like good breasts. He's a breast man, so he likes good breasts.
She is shopping on our show for a woman for her man, child. I like usually
there ain't nothing interesting. It would be look, shut up. Kendra, shut up. It would be a different thing if she was a 7 or an 8 and they were a 7 and an 8 couple. They'd get all kinds of DMs. But that's not what's happening here. A regular Joe Blow who can't provide for nobody wants his fat girlfriend to bring in another female to have sex with, and he might be big as a house too. There's nothing exciting and fine and fanciful about this. Stop pumping her head up.
Together. I think you're the first poly without the man, and literally just said she's looking for a girl with good breasts because that's what her man likes.
Yeah, he likes that.
So, this blows my mind because I can never do this. But I mean, at this moment, hosting the show for 5 years, I done heard it and seen it all. So there's no jealousy at all of him being with her. None of that bothers you.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So I want you to respond to this because you seem very confident and direct in this stance. Whenever I have poly people on the show, they talk about the woman usually, and they say that this woman is desperate to keep him, and she's willing to tolerate anything in order to keep him. What do you say to that?
I'm not desperate to keep him. He's been here for 5 years. It's been me that's been stubborn for 5 years. He's been here for 5 years, and it's never been an issue for me to question him about where like I said, he lives in.
Yep. He's below a 4. He's below. Unless he's taking her money, unless she's paying for the lifestyle.
Stop it. And I live here in Iowa. I moved here from Ohio, so we were a lot closer when we were 3 hours apart. But it's just never been a concern for either one of us. I've never been the type to be like.
So you guys. So how far are you? You're 3 hours apart now.
No, when I was in Ohio, we were 3 hours apart, but now we're 10 hours apart. So we have.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You think that man is sitting there waiting for her to come back with another female, and that female might be ugly? That female might be big. That female might look like a lizard. You think he's sitting over there waiting for her? They 10 hours away. It's taking her 10 hours to get there. He can be screwing 3-4 chicks in that time frame. He ain't celibate over there. Make it make sense. When in the history of men who have permission to have sex with other women have they stayed over there and been faithful? Just on GP, not one.
Haven't seen each other as much. Like we haven't physically seen each other in 2 years, but we talk every.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is the bizarro crap that's going on. This is the goofy stuff in the dating market. This is the goofy stuff. They ain't seen each other in 2 years. Really? So you ain't had sex with him in 2 years? So you think that you better stop. You better stop.
Every day. We FaceTime every day.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Hold
yeah, that's that bullshit, Kendra. I knew we was gonna break it down. I knew it was gonna hit the wrong note sooner or later.
Hold the hell up.
So I've been in Iowa.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause. Tamika, right?
Tanika.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen this man in 2 years?
Yeah, because it's been a little over a year. I moved here to Iowa in 2023, and we haven't traveled back and forth. I've been back and forth to Ohio, but we haven't traveled back and forth in the time that I've been here. Yeah. It's a.
And she think he ain't got nobody that's over there with him doing whatever he needs them to do. And the only way he's over there waiting for you to find him a bum Keisha is that he ugly his damn self. And he can't get a woman. He don't work that much because he ain't trying to take care of no other woman. So he don't make enough money. He ain't no high value man. He's just a regular ordinary Joe Blow. And you the goofy. Look at the goofy, y'all.
A long distance relationship. I started off in
saying Why haven't y'all seen each other in over almost 2 years?
In almost 2 years, because I moved here to Iowa. I was 10 hours away driving. Listen. I know. I have taken the time out to go back home to Ohio because I have, take my kids to visit their father and things like that.
Girl. That's not your man. I'm not your man. It's not you. It's not your man. Listen. Wake up. Wake up. Wake the hell up. This is not your nigga. Okay, he's not.
See, sometimes you gotta hit these mamies over the top of the head. Sometimes you gotta hit them over the top of the head. It is what it is.
I am fine in our relationship.
You don't have no relationship. That's what we're trying to tell you. You have you have a texter. You have a phone call person. You have a video chat person who's a friend you don't have sex with. You ain't setting him up with no dates. He already got dates. He already got all the OC he need. Where he at? 10 hours away, girl, stop it.
Ain't no relationship. This is pen pal. This is email.
This isn't
this is Instagram DM. There's people in Instagram comment sections that got a deeper relationship than you.
Okay, let me explain something. He has wanted to come to Iowa. I do not like the racial climate here in Iowa. My man is a Hebrew Israelite, and I do not want him to come here. And so we're comfortable where we are. We're comfortable how we are.
Of course he's comfortable. He's having all the sex that he can, and you, Goofy, probably sending him money.
You're comfortable with the idea that you have a man. So you're literally, so the girl this threesome girl, is she gonna live where you live or live where he lives?
Well, I would vet her from here, but even if she lived in like Des Moines, because I'm right outside of Des Moines.
Let me ask you this: when do y'all plan on seeing each other in person?
Well, now that I have to say it on TV, I am going to visit him soon because I have vacation time coming up. Probably within the next 2 months or so. I'm not pressed.
Okay, what makes?
No, we ain't falling for this goofy shit.
Makes this man your man that you have not physically touched in 2 years? Like, to me, this is delusion. So I need to understand how you literally feel like
this is the height of delusion. I don't even know why she think that man need help finding him a piece of snatch. He getting all the cootie cat he can with the benefits of you. Sitting over here, she's sending him money, y'all.
Like, this is your man.
Okay, so our relationship is everything except sexual, and it was very. No.
Oh.
He lives in Detroit. He's an engineer. He's a double degree person.
No. We ain't going. I ain't going. I don't give a damn. He got to be the ugliest man on the planet, or no. He's not celibate, girl. What is wrong with you?
So there's no reason. Okay, so I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but you cannot justify why y'all haven't seen each other in person. Like, that just does not make any sense.
It has been on me to not go to where he is, because normally he'll come to.
You see how she pulled it right onto her, just right onto her. She pulled it onto her. Oof. This is wild.
Ohio. Normally I'll go to Detroit. Since I moved here to Iowa, it wasn't a priority for me to actually go and see him in Detroit because
he was getting the sex he needed somewhere else, and it wasn't a priority for you to come back because you don't look that good for you to be having a long distance relationship with a man who has needs. You should have needs too, but no.
Most of my traveling, I'm taking my children to and from Ohio. And so it just isn't a priority for us to have to be involved. I'm okay being celibate. I'm okay with the way my path is going. So it's okay for us. Now, if I was in a place where I'm like, no, I need to see him right now, then I'll go to him. If he was in a place, and like I said, he's tried to tell me plenty of times, I'm coming there. And I'm like, no, I don't want you here.
Okay, so that means that you rejected him, which means he has the opportunity to find him his own woman, which he's been doing for the past 2 years. This is just some dumb shit.
Place is not safe for Black men. It's the 98% state. I don't want that worry. Like, I just sent my 27-year-old from Iowa back to Columbus. I just don't want that worry. I know that he's a very stern, very outwardly spoken Hebrew Israelite. This ain't the place for him.
Listen, you know what? Here's the deal. Maybe you don't know it. We's free. We not slaves no more. So there's other cities on the planet. Like, if you feel this way, you're not like if you feel. Hold on.
I am already in the process of leaving.
Girl, we not slaves no more. There ain't no master. We don't gotta run away. We can walk outside in public. You can go to a different city and say we's the free. You acting like this is an Underground Railroad relationship.
Let me explain something. I only moved here temporarily to get a better environment for my kids, okay?
Well, no, but the point of the matter is, you said
no, she lives in the Lulu world. She's in the Lulu world. She's in denial and living in the Lulu world.
Haven't seen each other because you don't want them to come here. Girl, y'all can meet somewhere else.
And we are.
And you could have met every month. You can meet at a hotel in the city between where you live and where he lives. We just make a vacation of it, a weekend of it. We get to know each other on that weekend. We do that once a month. You meet me here, I meet you here in blase woo woo. That ain't what y'all doing.
We will, but it just hasn't been a priority for us because my traveling right now and my finances for my traveling is to take my children to and from where their father is so that they can spend summers and things like that. So it just hasn't been a priority of us. It's not something that, like, yes, we would love to see each other more often. We talk about it all the time.
Maybe just once.
We talk about it all the time, but it's not something.
No. We ain't going. It's the goofy shit.
Something that is like right now, I'm in the process of getting my job and transferring back to Ohio. And I know at that time it's going to be on and popping. I don't have no problem.
So real quick, you consider this man to be your man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you said he's a provider, so he sends you money?
He sends me money if I need it, but I provide for myself. But if I need some money,
does he send you money?
Whenever I ask him.
How often do you ask?
I don't ask him a lot. I don't.
Okay, so you don't send you money often because you don't.
Yeah, he don't. You know, yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have to though. I don't. You know, he sends me money when I need.
The only reason I brought up that because you said earlier he was a good provider.
Yeah. Meaning that if there's something that I need
that when you call, he answer the phone, or like meaning like if you text him, he'll text you back.
Even when we're in, mind you, we've only not been in the same space for this past year. I've been here in Iowa.
You told me so was it a year?
Since 2025.
Okay. Today is February 2025. When's the last time you saw him in person?
Was in 2023. Was in June of 2023 when I moved here.
And you consider this your boyfriend?
Yeah, I absolutely do. Yes, ma'am.
She's goofy. She's mentally ill, or maybe she don't really have no boyfriend. Y'all better watch these people. This shit is wild right here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do. To the point where I don't put myself out there for other men because there's not another man that, I mean, the friendship that we built, the relationship that we built, I'm good with.
Because like a man that you can touch would not be better than this, of course.
A man that I could touch would be better, but that's the man that I want to touch. That's the man that I want to touch. I'm not sure like.
So you're saying that for the last 2 years almost, you haven't been able to afford to see each other.
So my whole point is, what would be an advantage for me to go over there and you ain't giving me no money, and it ain't like I'm finna have sex with another one. Oh.
We can afford to see each other. It just hasn't been my priority. So let me explain. We met back in 2020. We became friends first. The relationship got sexual. We met up. I go to Detroit. He comes to Columbus, and we're fine. When I moved here and isolated myself from everything because I was in a new environment. I needed to focus on my kids and things like that. So we just kept in touch over the phone. It wasn't like, oh, you my man. It wasn't like that when I first moved here. But as we continue to have our friendship, as we continue to grow during this year that I've been here, and I haven't been perfect. I slept with my baby's dad back in August. When I went home, it was a slip up, and we got through that.
She's mental, y'all.
We understand that. So it's not like I'm denying myself necessarily. It's just that I know I'm good with celibacy in my life because it was already there in place before we decided to make it something serious. Now that we've made it something serious, I'm enjoying the path that this is going. I'm going to be back in his face and he's going to be back in my face because I'm preparing now to leave Iowa because I'm not happy here. I'm not happy without him. So I'm preparing now to leave Iowa within the next 6 months, and we'll be back together in each other's presence all the time. And so we look forward to that. But it's not like I don't feel like the only thing that's missing from this whole thing is the component of sex. That's the only thing that's missing. I'm 50 years
okay,
old.
hold on. No. There's so much more to a relationship, a partnership. Like if you go to the hospital, he's not there. If
right, and so experiencing those type of things is what's giving me the awakening that I'm like, you know what, I'm done with Iowa. I'm good. My 18-year-old is about to graduate. I really wanted to get him focused and out of high school. And so now, in the past month, I've been in preparations of going ahead and moving back, either to Detroit directly or back to Ohio. So it's
we got some paid questions, honey.
Okay.
Katrina said, so I'm curious, a man you know for 2 years and you said it's your fault.
For 5 years. We've been friends before we were friends first, and that was in 2000 that we met.
Okay. So a man you know for 5 years, but she says 2 years, and you said it's your fault because you haven't made him a priority. So you have been wasting time. So if you're not making him a priority, would you have an issue with another woman making him a priority? Katrina, she up here to find him a woman. So that part.
No, I wouldn't have another problem with a woman making him a priority. He is a man, and there are needs that he does have.
So you think he ain't been getting those needs satisfied for the past 2 years? Then you're goofy.
In person, in his life right now. I'm not pressed about
before I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Listen.
I'm not let me answer her question. I'm not pressed about another woman making him a priority because he constantly makes me a priority. So I'm not worried about that. I know where that man
that hasn't seen you in a year and a half make you a priority.
Because of our relationship. The literal only component to this relationship that is missing. Because we talk so much, we learn so much. I learn from him. I teach him so much. He softens me.
Everyone says he's in prison.
No. Go tell your brother bring me his phone. I called him earlier to tell him that I was doing this, and he was like, "Babe, are you serious?" But no, he's not in prison. He lives in Detroit. Like I said,
hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get to these questions. Okay, are you currently his only girlfriend? Does he currently, is he okay with you being involved with other men, women? If not, so yeah, does he currently have other girlfriends? I say yes to that, but what's the answer?
I would say yes to that. We don't talk about that because that's not a priority of us. When we spend time together, I don't spend time with him asking him about what.
She's a goofy. Why would you need to find him a woman then? Why are we finding him a woman when he's finding his own woman in the other city where he's at? Make it make sense.
But he's doing
I don't spend time together. You just told me y'all ain't seen him almost 2 years.
That's physically, but we're on the phone a lot. We FaceTime all the time.
Okay.
He does classes.
Would he be okay? Would he be okay with you being involved in another man?
I don't know because it's not my interest. It's not honestly hasn't been my interest to be involved in other men. I got on your app before I reconnected with.
So why did you sleep with your baby daddy?
With him recently.
Okay, so y'all haven't been in a relationship for 2 years then, because my app just came out not even a year ago.
Yeah, when I got on your app when your app first came out, and I looked for people in my area, in the area of Ankeny.
So in that moment, were y'all in a relationship?
No, we were not in a relationship.
So Tanika, here's the deal. You're confusing the hell out of us. You just said that. Hold on, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off because you keep doing that, and that's why we getting confused. So now we gotta get this story straight. So now you're telling me you said at one point in time y'all been in this relationship for almost 2 years. You haven't seen them since 2023. We're in 2025. But then you said you got on my app. My app came out in the duration of this 2 years. So it's impossible for y'all have to been together for 2 years. So which one is the story?
Okay, so let me explain. We met in 2020 and we became friends and we became sexually active. As a Hebrew Israelite, he does feel like, okay, you're my priority because I'm having sex with you at that time. I, again, moved here to Iowa in 2023. So given that I put more distance between us, it wasn't to me like, oh, yes, we're in a relationship. Okay, so I had a lot of freedom.
That wasn't, okay, so now we're getting somewhere because this story's changing.
Yeah. So I had a lot of freedom.
No, hold on. Answer this directly so we can follow the story.
Okay.
When do you consider how long y'all been in a relationship?
See, that's the thing. I consider our relationship at the start of it in 2020. Have we
Okay,
had
no.
separation?
So hold on, pause.
Have we had
No,
separation between then?
Tanika, you
Absolutely.
don't have to give a lot of explanation. Just answer the
Okay.
question. When did y'all relationship begin? So when
2020.
okay, so you feel as though y'all been in a relationship since 2020.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so why just hold on? So why you just told me you was on my app and y'all wasn't in a relationship when you was on my app, and that was last year?
Because I put distance between us by moving here to Iowa, and so I was looking around to see if maybe there was something else out there for me.
Okay,
so
then it's not true that y'all been in a relationship since 2020.
you know, you're asking me two different things. You said when do I feel like we started a relationship? Yes, I consider
when
that
did
we
y'all
started
relationship end?
It didn't end. We just took breaks because I moved 10 hours away. So it never ended.
So was okay, because I'm trying to follow along what you said. So last year when you got on my app, was you single or was you in a relationship?
You slept with her baby daddy. What do you mean?
Consider myself single at that time, but I was still dealing with him.
Trying to make.
I was still dealing with him,
So from
talking
that time,
to him and everything.
So you haven't. So if you considered yourself single last year, then you don't consider yourself in a relationship since 2020. Both things can't add up, honey.
Yes, because you said, when did I start my relationship with him? And
but
he and
now
have we had breaks?
Pause. I want
Have we had breaks?
Pause. No, you cannot. So you told me. So okay, so you were single last year when my app came out. When did y'all get back into a relationship?
Around October of last year is when we got back good. Around October of last year. But I don't feel like our relationship started October of last year, because even though I was out here by myself and like I said, I put this distance between us by moving out here, I still always had an affinity for him. I still always had a love for him. He still always called and checked up on me. We were friends throughout this entire time. But there was a time and a period that, yeah, I did slip up with my baby dad because I was moving around out here like I was single. But I don't consider that break like definite from him, because it was never definite from him. We always pick up exactly where we left off, and that's fine for me.
Okay, so this one said, so you left Ohio for safety, but you send kids back every year.
Yeah, because their father is there. He's not their father, but my kid's father is in Ohio. All my family is in Ohio. Everybody is in Ohio. So yeah,
and he's in Ohio too.
He's in Michigan. He's in Michigan. So he's closer to Ohio. So when I was in Ohio and he was in Michigan, we saw each other very frequently because Michigan is only 3 hours away. So I would go there, he'd come here, and we've seen each other frequently. And we were friends and we were lovers during that time. But when I put distance between us, to me, my reality was, okay, let me try to see if there's something else out there. And so I went on your app. I tried to see, the same 5 black men came up from Iowa, and I was like, whatever. So he and I got back close again in October, to the point of the relationship.
Well, girlfriend, you don't need to touch a man, so you need to make the app anywhere in the world, because the way you telling us you could be in a relationship
that's him. That's what he and I share, because remember, he and I have been friends prior to putting this distance between us.
So he having sex where he at. Why are you trying to get him a woman and you ain't seen him in 2 years? Why are you trying to do his job when he's supposed to be chasing a woman his own damn self? What are you doing?
So no, it's not like
when did your friendship begin?
Anywhere. What'd you say?
When did your friendship begin?
In 2020.
Okay, so the friendship began in 2020. When did he become your boyfriend?
In 2020.
So you met in 2020 and you became boyfriend and girlfriend in 2020.
Not right off, but yeah, we met, we were friends. I didn't want to mess with him like that at first. But in our friendship just grew. And then one night we were sitting at dinner, we were talking, we ended up taking it to another level. And that's what it was. And it was like that for years.
Here's Garden Rose. If a man wants to see you, he will. You could have met him in the middle of, you could have met him, or you could have surprised him with a vacation. This gives low self-esteem, loneliness. She's settling. The bar is so low.
Yeah. I'm sure that's how everybody would feel. People are entitled to their opinion, but I know what I live. You know what I'm saying? I know what I feel. I know what he feels. We're good. We're good.
Why would you hold on? Why would you call us? Like
Because
right now, because now it's like, if this is your life, okay, so be it. But why would you call us? No, like you calling us looking for a woman for a man that you said was your man. I didn't even know that you hadn't touched this man in almost 2 years. Why call us with this story when you know
because
that
I'm in
everybody on the internet
Iowa.
is gonna think this is crazy? So why even share
Okay.
this with the internet?
Because I'm in Iowa, there is not a lot of polyamorous opportunities here for people who would come into this situation and understand the situation
But y'all
and be
are not even
okay.
in the same city. So how does a woman?
Why would you even ask for a polyamorous relationship and you're not even there where he is? And you haven't touched him in 2 years.
Because we are going to be, like, my house is being packed up right now. I'm relocating back to either Michigan or back to Ohio. And so we will be in more comfort space. And mind you, that's within 6 months or less. I'm just waiting for the
Okay, so with that being said, why not call us back then? Why not call us back when you actually have seen him in person? It'll be 2 years since you touched him, and now y'all together. Why call us now to find a woman that?
Because I tend to fall in for friends. And so I want to find somebody that we can vet a friendship with, because it's not like I'm gonna just take somebody in and say, come on in and join us in this circle. No, I want to be able to build something with a female who understands the dynamic of what's going on and is comfortable with what's going on and is okay bringing herself into this to add value to what we got going on. He's about to jump. Like I said, he's an engineer.
What the hell you mean? What is she talking about? You are not. No, he's already dealing with other people. He do not need you to help him find no woman. He don't need none of that. Ooh, this is pathetic.
About to jump back into real estate. And so we want somebody that, we are friends with, along with there's an extension of the friendship. That's all.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. And for the person that told me to calm down, kiss my ass. I'm not calming down on my damn show. I'll calm up just because you told me to calm down, bitch. How about that one? You calm your ass down. This story crazy as hell, and I'm trying to figure out the truth.
Yeah, because she like, if you haven't seen him in 2 years and how is that your boyfriend? But it's
I just feel like even if you felt that's the case, calling me and us with this story, you know what this is going to do. Like, you know what the energy is going to get.
I'm not oppressed. I'm not pressed about like what people think is the opportunity. Listen, I'm in Iowa. Ain't a whole bunch of Black people out here. It's not a whole bunch of people that's interested in polyamorous situations or opportunities. And so this was the quickest way to get interest, at least to see if there was interest out there. That's all. Okay. That's all. And that's what your show.
Where did you meet him? They said, where did you meet?
Okay, so I'm friends with his sister, and I met at his sister's. Yeah, you can FaceTime him. That's my 19-year-old. My 19-year-old is about to FaceTime him. So I met him. Me and his sister are close friends. We're like family, and he was coming down, staying with his sister, and that's how we met. And I've been to Detroit. I've been to his family's house. His family has met me. Please believe this year in Iowa has definitely taught me a lesson. Okay, so I'm headed back home. I'm headed back to him for that reason, because I'm sick of it being a long distance situation. But if there's a situation where there's a woman who can, like I said, come into this situation and add value, then this was the quickest way to find that person.
Okay. Because I gotta go. You said you're on the dating app.
I was, yeah. I stopped because I didn't find nobody. It wasn't nobody.
Okay, that's the way that the woman's gonna reach out to you. So you gotta set up
right.
your profile. So wanted somebody to reach out to you.
Let me see. So I am gonna re-download it.
Is he on the phone? He's on the FaceTime? I want to talk.
Hold on. My son is calling him from his phone, not from my phone. So hold on 1 second.
Let's meet him on FaceTime, y'all.
I knew that this was going to cause a ruckus, but it really isn't as complicated as people want to make it be. It really isn't. I'll be back in Columbus. We'll be back and forth from Detroit to Columbus, and it's really not as.
Well, your story changed a couple times, so that's what got it. That's what made it.
It's not that it changed. I maybe wasn't as clear as I should have been as far as the timeline.
No, it changed,
but it didn't change.
It did change, girl. I can rewind it. When you brought up my dating app, you said you were single. Then you said you've been in a relationship for 2. You said you've been in a relationship for 2 years. I like my ex has been out for 2 years. So how could you have been single within a year? Which one? It can't be both answers.
I took it that way because I had put so much space between us.
And I mean, that's fine. Listen, Tonica. That's Tanika. I'm sorry. Tanika. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, you told the story 2 different ways, so that's why I was confused.
So
you
my
told
apologies. I didn't mean to confuse anybody. It's just that, like I said, I had put so much space in between us. I was out here in Iowa, so I'm like, let me see, what opportunities might be out here.
Okay, I actually have to go. Is he coming on FaceTime?
No, he hasn't answered my son's phone.
He with his wife.
He might. He's not married, but he might be with somebody. Last I talked to him, I talked to him when he first got on Instagram, and he was going to bed because he got in a car accident today. So he was going to sleep at that time.
He got in a car accident, and you didn't feel the need to rush by his side?
I talked to him while he was in the hospital. We're 10 hours away. How am I going to rush? Like, you got to be realistic when you live in a long distance relationship.
Planes leave every day.
I know, but I'm not. No, I didn't jump on the plane. He's fine. He got discharged from the hospital today. He's good.
Because his wife said you can't come by.
She might have, but when I get there, she don't got no choice. Because when I'm in town, I'm there.
Well, you ain't been there in 2 years, so she ain't worried about you pulling up.
But he's worried about me, so that's all that matters to me.
I don't know how worried he is. He ain't come to see you.
Because Kendra G. Because I literally have told him.
It don't matter. If he wanted to see you, he would have came to see you regardless of what you felt.
And that's fine. That's your perception, and that's fine for you to have.
That's just the fact. That's how men are. If he wanted to come, he would come.
And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But the fact that he hasn't traveled anywhere because he hasn't come to see me.
Because he got holidays with his wife.
It's not a problem for me. That's not a problem for me.
We know.
Yeah.
Listen, I literally.
So to keep having to drive that point is unnecessary.
No, to be quite honest, I'm actually sad. This makes me sad. Like I know.
Really?
Yes, you are making me sad. Like for real. Like I think I'm coming across so aggressive because I so want you to wake up that.
I can't. You can't. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here, y'all. This is delusion. She look all lost and bound and big and burly and purplish and just everything is off. Ain't no way.
It breaks my heart that you do not get it.
He's 40-some years old and he's sitting over there waiting for her for 2 years, not doing nothing. He doing what he got to do, find him some snatch, but he got your goofy ass over there.
But I can't do anything to help you get it. So it's actually very sad to me.
Right. So don't be sad about it. Don't be sad about it because I'm good. I'm good. So you shouldn't be sad about it. I like I said, I came here to Iowa. I realized that I don't want to be here in Iowa. I realized that I really want him. I'm bad on him. He's bad on me. So I'm making preparations to leave Iowa so that I can go and have the relationship that we had, and we're fine. I'm not concerned about like him having. He's not married. I know he doesn't have a wife. I've met the ex-wife. I've met the baby's mom. I've met the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressed about that right now. My focus was to come here and take care of some family business. I did that, and now I'm headed back home. So me coming on your show was.
Y'all know at what particular point did she get her hair done and didn't have her hair done, or she's just unattractive on different levels?
So that I can find somebody who is either here or maybe in Michigan or maybe in Columbus who understands that dynamic, who isn't pressed about the dynamic being different like it is, and is okay with that and will grow into a friendship and relationship with us. We're okay. Like I don't want you to be sad about the situation, Kendra, for real. You see, I'm packing up my house now. I got boxes, I got furniture. I'm leaving Iowa because I know that I need to be closer to my man, and my man knows that he wants me closer to him. The fact that we haven't seen each other in a while, we are not pressed about that. I'm not pressed about, he might be with his wife. I'm not pressed about that. I'm not pressed about that, because when we are in an opportunity to see each other more often, we always do, and we always have, and it's okay. Being that I am okay with a polyamorous relationship, that should tell you that I'm not looking at the situation like, oh, woe is me.
But Tanika, so now I get confused. Okay, because I know we got to go in a second. But why are you looking for a woman for him if he already has a woman?
Because we are both okay with polyamorous relationships.
Right. No. But answer this. He already has women, you said. So what is the point of you finding
I didn't
another
say
woman?
that. I said I don't stress myself about that, is what I said. I didn't say, I said, yeah, he may be. That's, but it's not like I sit around like, oh, do you have a wife?
But you guys know, but I mean, you guys talk. You don't ask that natural question.
We talk all the time. No, I don't. When I spend time with him, because we're apart like we are, when I spend time with him, our conversation is not about,
well, let me ask you this. Do you think in the year...
Wait a minute, so why would she know that he likes polyamorous? Why would she? Wait, something is not adding up.
Year and a half that you haven't seen him, that he's entertaining other women?
I believe that he has had sex with somebody. I believe that.
So if that's the case, why do you have to find a woman for him?
There you go. I've been saying that. That's just dumb. Why are you trying to find him one? He don't need you to find one. He needs you to get closer. That's all he needs you to do. He don't need you to find you don't need to find no one for him. He don't have no problem finding a woman. I promise you he don't.
Because we would like to have something that is a communal relationship and a polyamorous relationship for us.
But if he already has another, but what I'm saying is, why can't you just join in with the girl that he already has?
Because from what he and I talk about, I am his woman. So there isn't a woman that, like, y'all are putting it that, okay, why don't you just join him and his girl? I never said he had a girl. I'm saying hypothetically he does, so be it. But there is no woman for him to introduce me to or bring me into.
So fair enough. We don't know, but y'all grown. You can't have the grown question of, hey, are you sleeping with other women? Are you talking? Like, why? That's a grown question. You should know that just for STD purposes.
It is a grown question, and I do know that for STD purposes. So again, I do know, and I'm confident in saying that, yes, my man has had sex with somebody. But do I think my man is building a relationship for longevity with somebody? No. It's been a year and a half, almost 2 years. So in that time, realistically speaking, and I'm not in the city, I'm not where at access to him. So yes, realistically, I know that he probably has had sex with someone. But
okay, we gotta go. Sierra said, can you just bring a woman himself, like one he already is dating? That's what I was kind of alluding to. What's the over under? All right, but listen, girl, we got to go. Listen, we can't do this anymore. I gotta go. I'm running late. I got to go. I got a flight to catch. Listen, yes. I'm gonna listen. I know you told me not to be sad, but it does make me sad, and that's just that. And I know you don't want me to be sad, but I am sad about it. I really am sad about it. But hey, it's your life. You have to live it, and that's what it is. But you called us with your life, so you know the whole internet is going to be talking about you. So just get ready for that. I love you.
Yeah, but the whole point is this. It's pathetic. That's what it is. It's pathetic. She looks like a dust bowl. She looks like a dirty mop. What man is sitting over there in another state, 10 hours away, waiting for you to come over there and have sex with him? You look like a mop. You look like a dust rag. He's not waiting over there for you. He has women that he's knocking them back 6 a day or whatever. He's in his 40s. Are you kidding me, lady? Well, maybe he is having sex. No, this is a grown folk conversation. You should have been there and had a conversation with him. I'm doing this, that, and the third. Why would you need to find me a woman? I don't need you to find me a woman. I got a woman here just fine. I'm having sex here just fine. She know she's sitting up here lying. It's a lie. Because I know that she thought about dealing with somebody else because she slept with her baby daddy. Okay, you slept with baby daddy. Now you went back to him. Now you want to deal with him. He probably told you, I'm going to sleep with as many women as I want to, and then you do what you got to do. He probably told you that. And then you got salty, and we don't even know. We don't even care. We don't even care. All I know is you look like a dish rag. That's all I know. And ain't no man sitting over there wanting to have sex with you, waiting to have sex with you when you come back. Gone 2 years. Ain't no man doing that.